Hello, friends. Beginning today, laity and clergy from across our annual conference are starting to gather for our annual meeting. We are gathering digitally this year because of the COVID realities that have kept us apart from one another, but we decided that was the safest way to gather, and yet we will still be doing all of the business of our annual conference. We are part of an annual conference that is churches from across Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, and Montana, as well as 2 churches in Salmon, Idaho. The business of our annual conference includes not only learning about the missions and ministries that are going on at churches around our area, but also learning from our lay leadership and our clergy leadership, as well as hearing from Bishop Karen Oliveto. There was great hope that we would be able to gather in person, but since we couldn't, we're still excited for the ways that we can gather, to learn and to grow together and to be a part of our connectional system. Every year during this time when we gather, we have some important annual conference business to do. And one of those pieces is our ordination service. This is where we ordain all of those who are going to become part of our clergy body. The United Methodist structure has lots of lay leadership and clergy leadership, including certified lay ministers, as well as lay speakers and licensed local pastors. And then we have 2 orders of ordained clergy, elders and deacons. Deacons are called to do bridging and connecting ministries from the local church out into the world. Our bridging ministries include people who work in homeless shelters, people who work in nonprofits, but also people who are in the secular world, nurses, and those involved in education. Elders primarily do the work of ordering our local churches. So they work within our local congregations, just as Dr. Amy and many of the pastors that you have had before Amy have helped and worked within our local church to organize and order all of the work that we do and our mission and ministry. We also have a system of itinerancy, which means that elders are called into a system where our bishops and our cabinet meet together to decide where their leadership skills will be best utilized and are moved from congregation to congregation in order to best support all of the local ministry within our 4-state area. As I have continued in my journey of faith and in the local church, I've heard a nudging from my ordination to move from deacons to elders' orders. This has been a prayerful journey that has taken place over multiple years. And I have spent time with the Board of Ordained Ministry doing my paperwork as well as the process in order to make this change. When the clergy met this past June in order to contemplate the different things that was before the clergy body, one of the things that came up was a vote on whether to approve my change of orders, which they did. So on November 6th, I will be part of the ordination service in which the bishop will ritualistically recognize my transfer of orders from deacons to elders' order. I really appreciate all of those in our congregation and around the conference who have worked with me and supported me as I've been on this journey, and I look forward to the ways that I will continue to serve not only Arvada UMC, but also our wider United Methodist Church and our annual conference. I invite you to keep everybody who's involved in our annual conference in your prayers throughout the weekend, and I look forward to an opportunity to share with you after this weekend more information about decisions that were made or where we're headed, not only as an annual conference, but also in the wider United Methodist Church. I hope you all have a great weekend.